It all comes down to this. It all comes down to this. This is why we play baseball for tonight, for games like this. 8 o'clock, Fenway Park, ESPN, big time. Parlay Power Hour for October 5th, 2021. This is your AL Wildcard pregame show brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook and the Sports 2.0 Network. I'm your host, Tanner Kern. I'm joined by Grant Mitchell. Grant's a big day today in Boston. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Tanner. That was a riveting introduction there. I like it. Cut the crap straight to the point.
Yeah. I'm not here to mess around today. I'm here to win a baseball game. That's what it comes down to. I'm here to win a baseball game, and I plan on doing that tonight.
And I think you mean here literally, because that's Fenway in the background, and you will be at the game later.
I will be at the game later. Very excited about that. We will have a AL Wildcard vlog coming up on the Sports 2.0 Network YouTube channel. That'll be fun. And yeah, we got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good content coming out today and tomorrow. Today's football day for me on Tuesdays, but I had a lot of good baseball content yesterday, and then I will have some baseball content this afternoon, looking ahead to tomorrow night's game, even though we already know what the NLDS is going to be. It's Dodgers versus Giants, so I don't even know where we're playing that game tomorrow night with the Cardinals. But this is a big game tonight, Grant. This is a big, there's just no other way to describe it. It's a big game situation.
It's a very big game. And since it is such a big game, why don't we start with a comment here from the number one Yankees fan.
His profile picture, that asshole. He had Alvin Kamara in there. He changed it to the Built for October profile picture. Ready to talk about the Red Sox situation by the last time? Yeah, Saeed, I'm ready to talk about the Red Sox. You want to talk about Saeed, you can join the show today through the comments section. Let us know what you're thinking about the game tonight. I'd be worried if I were you. Do you know what Garrett Cole's numbers are at Fenway Park? Not good. 6.19 ERA. We want Garrett Cole. Give us Garrett Cole. All right, let's do the ad read here. FanDuel, $1,000 risk-free bet. Bet it on the Yankees, honestly. Bet the $1,000 risk-free on the Yankees because the Red Sox are a lock. You don't want to utilize the risk-free bet on the Red Sox. You want to use it on a risk team, and the Yankees are the risk team tonight. $1,000 risk-free. Links in the description below. Grant, this is a great deal. They also have a ton of props, which we're going to get into on the show today. We're just talking about the American League wild card. We're not talking about preseason NBA basketball. We're not talking about preseason hockey. We're not talking about freaking the Max. If there was Maction on tonight, we would be talking about Maction, though. But there's no Maction until later in the year. All right, Saeed's going to be blowing up the comments today. Honestly, I believe in the Cardinals. Saeed, that wasn't the question. It wasn't the question, Saeed. I give a shit about the Cardinals right now. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I believe in them, too. I honestly think Waino could do something. We're talking about the Red Sox and Yankees, Saeed. What are your thoughts on the game tonight? All right, Grant. We'll start with you here. Aaron Judge to hit an RBI. I like this a lot. I love this.
Yeah, objectively taking your Red Sox bias out of it, I think you know that Aaron Judge is kind of the heart and soul of that team. I mean, he's the one who won them that game against the Rays. Wasn't the cleanest hit of his entire life. Kind of bounced off the pitcher for a little single, but whatever. It doesn't matter. He got the job done. He won them their last game of the regular season. And anytime there's a big moment, the team looks to Aaron Judge. I know Anthony Rizzo kind of came in and, he might have taken that role for a couple of weeks, but this is Aaron Judge's team. Rizzo just kind of gave them that boost at the deadline. So I think in a game like this where the stakes are high, it's a rivalry game, Aaron Judge, I think he's really going to – I don't know if he's going to have the best outing of his life, but I think he's going to pull through in that one moment. I feel like you can rely on him to come up big when you need him to. Not on the biggest stage, but I think he does it tonight.
I think Rizzo, Stanton, and Judge have a terrible performance tonight because that's the only way we win the game. Playoff Nate's got to shut down Stanton, Judge, and Rizzo, and we got to strike out Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner can't be getting hits off us. All right, Yankees 6-1. Saeed, do you know Playoff Nate's on the mound tonight? Do you know Playoff Nate's on the mound tonight, Saeed? I don't think so. I think he should change that up a little bit. 6 runs off Playoff Nate doesn't look good. All right, we'll go to me here. Red Sox money line. I think we know why I'm going Red Sox money line in this game. I'm obviously a Red Sox fan, but I do believe the Red Sox are going to win this game because I don't think we're going to lose 4 in a row at Fenway Park to the New York Yankees. We have not beat the New York Yankees in a long time. We own them at the beginning of the season. Playoff Nate is on the mound. Playoff Nate's been really good. If you take away his last start against the Yankees last 2 Fridays ago at Fenway, he's got a 2.0 ERA in the final month of the season. I am not worried about Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole is a 6.17 ERA. At Fenway Park, he's got a 1.5 whip. The Red Sox have owned him this year. Just because he had one decent outing against us 2 Fridays ago at Fenway doesn't mean anything. It's a rematch of that game. It's going to be a lot closer to that game. And nobody expects the Boston Red Sox to win tonight. Nobody expects the Red Sox to win outside of New England. So you know what? Aaron Boone's shitting his pants right now because his job's on the line. He's going to move his kids. He's going to have to move his kids somewhere else. I don't know how old his kids are, but
if I was looking to take a Red Sox bet, I would feel much more comfortable taking the Red Sox at plus 1.5. Tanner, I hate to do this, but I think the Yankees will win this game.
That's fine.
But I mean, like I said, for that reason, I would feel better taking the Red Sox at plus 1.5.
That's fine. You can take them at plus 1.5. That's fine with me. And here's why the Red Sox are going to win. Kyle Schwarber, when we signed him at the trade deadline, I thought this was the stupidest. I thought it was the stupidest trade ever. I didn't think it could get stupider, if that's even a word, than signing Kyle Schwarber at the trade deadline. But you know what? This dude's delivered for us. First base, outfield, it doesn't matter. I was thinking Bobby Dahlbeck's going to deliver the blow tonight. Bobby Dahlbeck might not be in the lineup because he can't catch a ball at first base. Kyle Schwarber is going to hit a home run tonight. He's going to bury the Yankees. In that moment when the Yankees have a little life and the Yankee fans and the crowd are starting to come up and you get all excited, Kyle Schwarber is going to be the one that delivers the blow tonight. Mark my words. Plus 370. This is why we signed him at the trade deadline, for this reason, for him to go yard tonight. Plus 370. Great odds. He is the most favored Red Sox to hit a home run tonight. I love him at plus 370. He delivers the blow. He ends the New York Yankees. Devers is going to go 1 for 4 today just to hit. Saeed, man, like honestly, Saeed, what makes you think Rafael Devers, who had the game of his life 2 days ago, is going to go 1 for 4 today? He's a big-time player. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-game situations. That's what it comes down to. Devers is a big-time player. Garrett Cole, is he a big-time pitcher? I don't think so. Not based off his numbers at Fenway Park. All right, and that's like Yankee fans are going to get after me for saying like Garrett Cole's not that good, but the numbers are the numbers. This is a analytically driven game, and the numbers are the numbers. Garrett Cole is not that good. If he pitches great tonight, yeah, I won't be surprised. He's the highest paid pitcher in baseball. He should be pitching well tonight. But the numbers don't match up with the contract. So I'm not afraid of Garrett Cole. Give us Garrett Cole tonight. Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Garrett Cole, I mean, he is good. Like, let's put it out there. He's got talent. But in his last few months, one of them, he's been over 5, and the other 2, he's been over 4. I mean, you can't defend that as the highest paid pitcher in baseball. You can't defend that as a Cy Young candidate. You can't defend that as an all-star even. Like, he just hasn't been good. And like I said, we know he has the talent. So, could he shut out the Sox tonight theoretically? Yeah. Sure, but the smart money is on him not doing that. The smart money is on him letting up at least 3 in probably his 6 innings.
If Garrett Cole gives up 3 over 6, which is what he did last time, that's a win for the Yankees. That is 100%. If they can get through the bullpen with 7, 8, and 9, 3 innings with their bullpen, and Garrett Cole gives up 3 runs, that's a great night for them. We can't have that. I think Garrett Cole. We realistically need to knock Garrett Cole out early. We need to put 6 runs on him through 2-3 innings. We need to come out on fire because that's our problem. If you look back at all the Yankee series, besides Friday night, we had a lead late in the game, and that can't like a narrow lead. And I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to put it out there. We can clip this if the Red Sox lost tomorrow. If the Red Sox are up 2-1 tonight in the 8th inning, the Yankees will win the game. 100%. If the Red Sox are up 2-1, 3-1 in the 7th or 8th inning, we will lose the game. I'm going to say it right now because that's how I felt last week. I knew we were going to lose the game. We're up 2-1, 3-1. And that's not being confident. That's just saying you need to put this team away. When you get your opportunities, you have to put them away. Yankees playoffs are not the same regular season Yankees. Saeed, we have what, 27 rings, right? 27 rings, whatever. Saeed, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Remember the Yankee playoffs are not the same regular season Yankees. Where have the Yankees been in the World Series recently? Please tell me, Saeed.
Yeah, that's just a branding thing. That doesn't actually apply to these players they have. I mean, Rizzo, sure, he's got experience, but I mean, does he even count as these Yankees? He's only been there for a month or 2.
Right. I think the playoff Yankees recently might be worse than the regular season Yankees. Like, honestly. I mean, let me get there. Grant, you talk about your final prop. I want to get the Yankees playoff records up.
Well, for most of the reasons you were talking about needing to knock out Garrett Cole early, for this game, I took the total runs to go over 8. I started off considering the under because I like the under in postseason matchups. Because teams play tighter. Some teams play a little more scared when they're at the plate, and they're afraid to swing for the fences. So I thought it would go under, but then I thought about the nature of this matchup and the Sox, the Yankees, the rivalry. Both teams' path to victory more or less comes from a high-scoring game. Nathan Eovaldi is not an ace. I know we love to argue about if Chris Sale's an ace, but Nathan Eovaldi definitely is not. He allowed 7 earned in 2.2 innings last week against the Yankees. And then Garrett Cole, like we were talking about, has over a 6 ERA at Fenway. All of the last 3 months, he's been up over 4.5. So I don't have a lot of faith in this game staying under. Tanner, I don't think that the Sox are going to shut down Judge, Stanton, Rizzo. I don't think it's going to happen. But I also don't think the Yankees are going to shut down, Devers and Bogarts and Schwarber. So I think we're in for a game that goes somewhere probably around 12 total runs, maybe even more. And like I said, I think the Yankees are going to come out on top, but I do think it's going to be very close. I think it could be a 1-run game in the end.
All right. This is why people need to bring stats to the stat party. Like, okay, when was the last time we lost a wild card? Say the last time you lost a wild card was 2015. You lost to the Houston Astros. All right, we'll go back to the last time you guys won the World Series, which was 2009. All right, so 2010, you got knocked out in the ALCS. 2011, you got knocked out in the Division Series. 2012, you got knocked out in the ALCS. 2013, 2014 did not make the playoffs. 2015, lost in the wild card. 2016 didn't make the playoffs. 2017 won the wild card, went to the Division Series, lost to the cheating Houston Astros. Still, you lost. 2018 AL wild card, lost in the Division Series to the Boston Red Sox. You won the World Series. 2019 lost in the ALCS. 2020 lost in the AL Division Series to the Tampa Bay Rays. So yeah, the last time you lost a wild card was 2015. But here's the thing: the Yankees are built to win World Series. The Yankees are not built to lose in the ALCS to the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yankees are not built to lose to the Houston Astros in the ALCS. I know they were cheating that year. The Yankees are not built to lose. They're built to win. When you're spending this much money on players, when you have the most championships in baseball, in baseball, you're built to win. All right. So when was the last time we won a wild card? It doesn't matter really. You lost in 2015, but you're built to win. All right. The Red Sox, nobody gave this team a chance at the beginning of the year. Realistically, you guys should blow Boston off the field tonight. See, that's the comments you get when you own someone. You forgot the 2021 Worlds. Like, that's the comments you get when you own someone. Saeed, like, I love you, Saeed. You're one of my favorite Yankee fans out there. But still, man, you're not built to, when was the last time we lost a wild card game? Like, that's what you're throwing at me? It was 2015. The Red Sox, how about this, Saeed? Red Sox have never even been in a wild card game because we win. That's what it comes down to, Saeed.
Tanner, I'm not sure the Yankees are built to win either. I mean, I don't know if that's a fair statement.
The mindset of the program, the mindset of the franchise.
Yeah, that's the brand, though. The Yankees, I don't think the Yankees have been built to win for a while just because they go out and spend the most ludicrous amounts of money on players that a large majority of them, I don't know if I want to say majority, but a lot of them have not panned out. A lot of them have not played up to being the highest paid player in baseball or at their position or whatever it may have been. So I think the brand, the mentality, you go to the Yankees to win championships, but I don't think this team has been built to win for a little bit now.
No, and you look at Stan, even a guy like Stan who's delivering this year. You guys have hated Stan since you signed him. He's just not delivered. He's been hurt. He just hasn't been there. Like, that's the thing. But you have Stanton, Judge, and Rizzo. Stanton, Judge, and Rizzo right there. You went out, you signed Rizzo at the deadline. Stanton, Judge, and Rizzo. That core right there should win this game tonight. But the fact that we're talking about that, like, when was the last time we lost a wild card? Like, that's just so ludicrous for you to say that. When was the last time we lost a wild card game? You're not built to lose wild card games, all right? It doesn't matter. 2021, it's all matters is tonight. The Red Sox, the little engines that could, they have the same record as the New York Yankees. Same exact record. I know, Grant, you don't like that analogy, but this year I think it's very fitting. That's the leaf blower?
Yeah, that's the leaf blower. Sorry. I'm trying to mute in and out. There's a maintenance guy who comes by 3 or 4 times a week exactly at 10 o'clock on the dot when the show starts to blow the leaf blower. And I appreciate him in doing his work for us, for the community, but it makes I have to mute constantly throughout the show when he's here.
Morning, guys. Gloria, how you doing? Playoff baseball, Gloria. It's Christmas Day. Playoff baseball, baby. All right, Grant. Final thoughts. Really, we've kind of talked about this game. We've kind of talked about everything there is to talk about in this game. It's just we gotta go out and play the game. Got to see who the better team is.
Yeah, and to be completely honest, I don't know if this game will provide an answer to that, but it will tell us who was the better team on the day, who was more prepared. I think that both these teams have their ups and their downs, and for all we know, we could catch them at one of them. If it is a very close game and it's obvious both teams are playing well, then sure, we'll know who's better, but I don't think we're guaranteed to get that. Both these teams are just too inconsistent. I think today, like I said, is going to come down to who's more prepared. I think the Sox certainly have, the advantages for them. They got that bulletin board material. The Yankees said, we want to play them, not the Blue Jays. The game's in Fenway, just got swept at home. You don't want to deal with that embarrassment again. But I hate saying it because I don't really have a bunch of confidence. Like I said, I don't think the Yankees are built to win, but I think that they just I think they've got that little bit of swagger going for them right now, and that's what makes them good. The Yankees are very good front runners, so I'll take the Yankees tonight.
I'm confident in the Boston Red Sox that they're going to win this game. I'm confident in the Boston Red Sox. I think they will. Can you hear that now? I got my dishwasher going. You hear that?
No, I can't hear it.
There we go. When we look at this game tonight, I'm confident in the Boston Red Sox. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if they come out and shit the bed because that's what they've done, but this is a big game team. Nobody expected them to be here. Nobody expected them to host the wild card, and they're here, and they're hosting it. I hope they come out and take advantage of that. I hope they come out and say, we got a gift that we are here right now, that we can go out and host the wild card game. Let's go out and let's leave no doubt that we deserve to host the game. We can go out and we can do something in the playoffs. Comment here from Saeed, I imagine. Let's go Yankees. All right, that's Saeed's final thoughts. Listen, that's what it comes to. It's this Yankees Red Sox. How do you not love this shit? Like this, how do you not love baseball, Grant? How do you not love sports? I already did my rant the other night, but I'm so excited. This is literally like Christmas morning. Yankees Red Sox tonight, 8:00, 8:08 first pitch. Playoff Nate versus Garrett Cole with the season truly on the line tonight. It does not get any better than this. I didn't have to go to New York for the game tonight. I'm so happy. Go Red Sox.
Yeah, I'm happy for you too that you didn't have to walk into Yankee Stadium wearing a Red Sox jersey on the night of a best of one. That probably would have been bad for your health.
Yeah, it would have been. I would have got murdered probably. But you know what? It would have been good for the content. The vlog would have been freaking epic. All right, this is the first time that my team is facing elimination, and I'm excited for the game. Saeed, it's the first time we're all facing elimination. Saeed, there hasn't been a playoff game. It's the first time we're all facing elimination. Also, if we look at the Yankees have played in the wild card game before. The Red Sox have never played in it. So I guess you have an advantage for knowing what elimination games are like. Burned. Roasted.
So Tanner, Kyle Schwarber, his home run, is it a walk-off? What's going down?
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, you know what? Hey, but didn't Kyle Schwarber strike out against Chapman to end the game like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he did.
Probably, and he watched like 3 straight fastballs right now.
That was one of the last two were both strikes fastballs right up the gut, and he just didn't even swing at him.
Wait, Saeed, like this is why this is stupid, Saeed. What are you talking? Okay, this is the first time that my team is facing elimination. I'm excited for this game in the playoff. When did you become a Yankees fan this year? They just
like if any single year they didn't win the World Series, they were eliminated.
And I forgot Aroldis Chapman is going to strike 4K. Saeed, dude, what are you talking about, bro? When did you become a Yankees fan? They got eliminated by the Tampa Bay Rays last year in an elimination game. What are you talking about, Saeed?
I don't know. I mean, he's a Saints fan. He's a Yankees fan. He's all over the map. He probably just bounces around, you know.
Saeed, what are you talking? I need to hear what he's talking. How are you? This is just mind blowing to me. This is the first time my team is facing an elimination game, and I'm excited for the game. Yeah, but that wasn't exciting.
Yeah, because you were gonna lose and you knew it,
dude. You lost to the Houston Astros in Game 6 in 2019. You lost to the Boston Red Sox 3-1 in 2018. There was the rivalry right there. You lost to the Houston Astros in 2017 in Game 7. I'm sure that was pretty damn exciting. You got swept by the Tigers. All right, you lost to the Houston Astros in the wild card game in 2015. I'm sure that was exciting. You lost to the Tigers in Game 5 in 2011. I'm sure that was exciting. Saeed, man, get your shit together. I'm from Mexico. It's not like I go with the city. I love that.
Just whoever's winning.
Saeed, I'm just saying, man, you've been in elimination. I'm saying this is the effing rivalry game of wild card after a tied record. Saeed, we beat
There's a lot of stipulations here.
There's no stipulations, Grant. It's fucking win or go home. That's what it is. That's the stipulation. Show up.
No. I mean to the elimination game. There's a lot of levels for it. It's an elimination game that has to be exciting. That's a rivalry match in the wild card.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it is. All right, Saeed, you're our favorite Yankee fan still. We still love you here at Parlay Power Hour. But that was stupid. Anyway, Saeed, please, let's talk tonight during the game. Send me some message on Instagram. Talk some shit. I'll be doing the same to you, and it'll be a fun night. Final thoughts, Grant. Our final thoughts are. My final thought is simple. This is why you play the game for tonight. This is why you play baseball, Grant, for one game wild card for all the marbles. Let's go out. Let's win the freaking game.
I'll keep mine simple too. Then there's nothing better in the world than professional sports in the playoffs.
There you go. Love it. One thumb, one finger, one pinky. All love. Go Red Sox. We'll see you tomorrow in the American League Division Series.